or 7 200-year-old pubs around this area. So we'll see what happens. It's open again. It's open for business as usual. That's the wee kind of beer garden area.
Well, there's quite a bit of open space here as well. For it to land directly on the pub.
I know that the inquiry is still ongoing. They haven't worked out what happened. So something just suddenly failed catastrophically and it just dropped.
Yeah.
Maybe he was trying to get to the river, I don't know. Over 100 miles long then, the Clyde comes from the centre of Scotland through Glasgow and straight out to the Atlantic Ocean. 100 yards ahead on the right in yellow sandstone is the cathedral, the Roman Catholic Cathedral of St Andrew, patron saint of Scotland. St Mungo's patron saint of Glasgow, St Andrew of Scotland, and this cathedral was opened in 1816 in the neo-Gothic style. Behind it are the glass pyramids of another shopping centre. So there it is on the right, and it's nicely mirrored in the side windows there to the right. Now a nice bridge coming up ahead on the left. If you ever watched Taggart, they were constantly running up and down across this river, across this bridge. It dates from 1800. And nice bridge. And in fact, at that point in history, the ships came right up to the city centre here. And the building ahead on the right that's getting renovated, that was the Custom House, and it's still written above the door. The Custom House, because you would have to declare what you brought in your ship in 1800 into Glasgow city centre. And then, of course, they built all the Victorian bridges, including the very large railway bridge ahead of us for Central Station. And you can get trains down to London from Central Station. Today it takes about 4.5 hours.
Straight under the bridge?
Straight on and on and on, yeah.
Just follow the river.
So you don't have to worry about right and left this time now. So yes, we're going to follow the river all the way down. Oh, don't let me forget my voucher. You'll have a voucher for me.
I've got a voucher for you, yeah.
And Clyde built, of course. Clyde built was the ultimate accolades for the best of the ships in the 20th century, the luxury liners. The Queen Mary, Queen Elizabeth. No rush. QE2, Royal Yacht Britannia. These were all built on the Clyde. And Royal Yacht Britannia, of course, is in Edinburgh now as a tourist ship. Queen Mary is in America. We had over around 36 shipbuilding yards in the day. And today, 2 still functioning. So it's not the biggest industry of Glasgow anymore, neither shipbuilding, coal, iron, steel. The biggest industry of Glasgow today is conference, leisure and tourism. And we're heading for our conference centre. And instead of shipbuilding yards, here's a casino on the left. Here on the right are the modern offices of the financial district. Coming to the left is a new pedestrian bridge, and then a nice promenade area with benches and trees and bicycles for hire. Across on the south side of the river, you've got apartments. So a very different river to what it was 60 years ago. Straight ahead, the bridge there and the motorway system was built through the city in the 1960s. Coming up on the right hand side, you'll see there's still improvement, development to be done. The economic situation in the previous 8 or 9 years brought down the construction industry, but the last couple of years has gone sky high again. Left on the water, there's a little ferry boat